Hello and welcome to an album a day 326, going through my vinyl collection one disc at a time. Today we're back in the CD category. I only have two 45s on order. They're coming from Europe. It's been just about a month, so it should be sometime within the next month. A lot of times these things get held up in customs, but what are you going to do? Unfortunately, for a lot of the bands that I follow and want the vinyls from, the best copies are in Europe and not here. So yeah, that's all right though. They'll get here when they get here. In the meantime, today I've got a CD soundtrack for you. This one is a movie about the sport lacrosse and about tribes and their history. It's a typical sports journey, but it's done very, very well. And I'm talking about the 2012 movie Crooked Arrows. Even got the soundtrack signed by Brian Ralston. Brian and I worked together on a podcast. It was my first podcast that I worked on. I was the editor of Scorecast for a while. Did a few episodes with those guys. Those episodes were pretty long, 2 to 3 hours. We would do NAMM show wrap-ups with multiple people. So it was a really interesting show to edit. And I learned a lot about podcasting doing that and about the production of podcasting, which obviously has helped me very much going forward. That was Dean Ogden and Brian Ralston that did that show. But this is a really great soundtrack. This was kind of the first big project that I'm aware of that Brian worked on. I really love the music. It's very ethnic and tribal and great percussion, which of course I'm a big fan of percussion. Very, very well done. And so I wanted to get a copy of the soundtrack, and Brian had them available, so he autographed one for me, which was really cool. I like the actual artwork on the CD itself. That's very nice. This is on Perseverance Records. The soundtrack came out in 2013. The film was 2012. But yeah, very nice artwork on the CD. Beautifully done. I love the way that they do these, because it really, it's not like it feels like paint on top or something that was etched in. It's just like so smooth and perfect. And even though you can definitely see a difference in the shine between the black and the red paint, it's just flat, smooth surface, and that's always fascinated me, how we have the technology to do that. On the back, you get a little bit of the face-off from a lacrosse match in the movie, but we get, 33 tracks, which, for a soundtrack, that's pretty average for a full-length feature movie. Full-length feature? I don't know how you say that. But anyway, there's the cover again, and then we get, on the inside, we get some nice shots from the movie. It's actually quite a thick book. We get a little bit about the production, some more pictures. Really, really well done. Very professional, beautiful, clean shots. You can read. I love that yellow on black for the text. Oh, that's a shot of Brian too, conducting the orchestra when they were recording, which is really sweet. To be able to do that, to have that talent, that skill, because that really is a skill. As well as being a composer. Obviously, the music better than anyone else. No one's ever heard it before. But to be able to focus on all the things, how the music is coming out, who's playing what, whether everybody's doing their job right, and to be able to drive them at the same time, as opposed to having someone else drive it following along the tempo marks of the score, or maybe mock-ups that you've went over with them beforehand, to be able to manage all that at the same time and be doing it for a film that's going to be shown in theaters. That's pretty sweet. That's a lot of pressure, I would think. I've never done it. I can't conduct, so but I would imagine that's a lot to manage at any given time. But it's a great soundtrack. Check it out, guys. Check out the movie too, Crooked Arrows. I've seen it appear on, I want to say it's been on Netflix. I think it's been on maybe Tubi or Redbox doesn't exist anymore. I don't even think their online stuff exists anymore. But anyway, I'm sure it's available on Amazon or iTunes or wherever. But check it out. It's a really good movie if you want a good, heartwarming, youthful sports story. Because we're talking like high schoolish kids are the crux of it. But you've also got the tribe and their family history and all that. So it's actually quite involved. Very well done. Great movie. Great soundtrack. Brian's a great guy. Great composer. So check it out, guys. Crooked Arrows. See you guys tomorrow. Cheers.